Welcome to paradise, my beautiful people. It's been a while, it seems, since I've posted something on Instagram. It's been about, like, I don't know, 4 days. And yeah, I've been kind of quiet lately. Just kind of been keeping to myself. Just trying to take a break from all this shit. A lot of people think, oh, why do you need a break? You barely post as it is. Well, that's not just all my life. There's a lot more going on than everyone seems to know. So sometimes I just need a break. Sometimes I need a couple breaks. I don't know. But I'm back. It is episode 11 of this season. This miraculous and just amazing growing season, I swear. So as you see behind me, got a lot of lush growth on pretty much everything. I'm gonna stop this video here so I can flip the camera around. Boop. All right. So here we go. As you can see here, everything in this area is gone because I harvested the carrots. I planted green beans. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have about 15-ish, I'd say. Probably 12 to 15 green bean plants planted in this area now. So on top of the, what was it, like 14 green bean plants over there, I'm now gonna have 29. I had to do the mental math there. 29 green bean plants. I think that will be plenty of green beans. Now over here, and I haven't done it yet, I'm gonna do that today before the day's end here. I'm gonna be wrapping each 4 of these celery plants with some cardboard. And that's pretty much called, well, it's pretty much blanching it, what you have to do. I explained this a million times, but if you haven't seen the other episodes, I have to blanch it with the cardboard, wrap it around the base so that the stalks turn white, and that's how you get the white celery that you see at the stores. So you see this lovely little sunflower popping out the middle. Love it. And this insane, I mean, come on. Every time I update this, guys, it's just more and more insane. Like, it doesn't stop growing. And I don't know why. I want it to stop growing because I can't even, like, get back there anymore because of the thorns. But this raspberry plant is just nuts, guys. It's just nuts. It just needs to calm the fuck down. Really. Same with the lemon balm plant. It's also taken over. And I also ripped out one of the cilantro plants as it went to seed. So can't really eat it anyway. And I don't need that much seed. So that's gone. But yeah, look at that. Sunflower. It's a mammoth right there. It's a titan over here. So, and the salvia also. Very beautiful flower. I mean, it has been flowering this whole season so far. It has not dropped its flowers. As I come up here, you'll see that we have raspberries. And yes, they are delicious. They're just like on my front porch. Like, hey, here's your raspberries right at your front door. It's delivered from Amazon? Hell no. No. It's delivered from motherfucking nature. Sage, I harvested that. Probably harvest some basil soon. I also took out some spinach plants. I don't know if I said that last episode, but I did. Because they obviously went to seed, so they're useless to me. But maybe I can get some spinach seeds, you know. Blackberry, seen some better days, but it's picking back up. And the peas, yeah, peas are an epic failure. Those are my failures this year. Peas and spinach did not go so well. Tell you what did go so well, and there's chairs in the way, but this is like my shade right here. Using this as shade for these plants back here because they don't like a lot of heat and sun. So this just provides a little bit of cool down. Even though it's a cloudy day today, so it's perfectly fine, but on a hot, sunny, humid day, yeah, they need this. But yeah, these are the Brussels sprout plants. There's one back here, it's like a midget. It's way behind. It's also getting eaten by worms, so, or caterpillars. I'll have to spray that again. I might just take it out because I don't think it's gonna have time to even develop Brussels sprouts anyways. Yeah, as you can see here is a huge clearing because I cleared out all the cauliflower. We'll get to that in a second here. I also planted in some new sunflowers. These are a shorter kind. I planted those in the, getting bit up by here, mosquito already. Planted some shorter, kind of prettier reddish orange sunflowers. So those will pop up here in the sunflowers, or sunflowers, the cauliflowers place. There's also one right there just to kind of fill in this area. Let's take you over to the container garden. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't even say anything about the cucumbers. Like, look at this, guys. And the one that kind of went haywire. But yeah, look at this. Look at this growth. It's just nuts. Vigorous, luscious, green growth. Like, man, these are really healthy cucumber plants. The blueberries, they're getting there, guys. In fact, there's actually one that is ripe, oddly enough, in that bunch there. But yeah, blueberries. Oh yeah, those are gonna be so good. You have no idea. And I forgot to show you, there's a few cucumbers just chilling. That one's gonna be ready very soon. It's almost there. There's a bunch actually. They're all over the place. It's like, it's gonna be insane how many cucumbers I'm gonna be having here. The strawberries, they have died down quite a bit, and that's gonna happen because these are June bearing strawberries. So as we get into the dog days of summer, guys, the strawberries are gonna dwindle down. I'm not sure about the other ones because the other ones are actually producing a lot now, but there's only one single plant, so the limits of my production are quite low. All right. I have the peppermint and the spearmint plant right here because I did have them shaded out. I got them back. They're just getting dried up, literally like within 6 hours they'd be dry and dying. So that's how fast the water's been evaporating here on those sunny days. So I had to like put them behind the trash cans and kind of tuck them away so they wouldn't get destroyed because they were looking a little unhealthy. So I had to perk them back up, but they're looking good now. Anyways, the peppers have massively taken off. Massively. We got some peppers here. Look at that bad boy right there. Look at that bad boy right there. That is the hottest pepper in the world. Right there. Now we do have a Carolina Reapers. I had to tie down. Oh, I can't see the leaf. I had to tie down this plant right here because the stem broke. It snapped. So I tried to tie it down, but it ended up falling again, so I staked it up here, so it shouldn't fall down anymore, but it kind of set it back a little bit. So Carolina Reapers, although I do have a few peppers, the size of the plant is a little setback because I remember back when this plant was about growing these, and these are way bigger than these. In fact, these were way bigger than this, oddly enough, these two at least. And that one was the biggest one before. Now these are just the habaneros, guys. I don't know what it is about habaneros, but they love me. They love me because they always provide. The habaneros are mwah, mwah. Anyways, over here at the melon station, we have a beautiful melon here, and I think there's another one somewhere. Oh, there's one right there, but it didn't get pollinated. We also have a beautiful melon here, and this melon is dialing back again, kind of like last year, so I hope they're okay. The flowers are dialing back. And then this one here, the French melon, it has a lot of flowers on it, but I don't see any female flowers, which is the fruit. So I'm kind of waiting on that. Anyways, let's take it over to the cream of the crop over here. So over here, we got our leaf pepper because it just wants to make a bunch of leaves. But, you know, it's picking back up. There are peppers on here. I'm just not even going to try to find them with the camera because it's not going to focus. There's so many leaves. Over here, we got the squash, which I still haven't found any squash growing on it yet. Just a bunch of male flowers, so stay tuned for that. The green beans, as you can see, there are green beans coming in. Give them about a week and they'll be like in just enormous supply of green beans. More than I know what to do with. And over here, we got the 100-pound pumpkin plant. It's growing insane. Look at this thing. This thing's massive, guys. I mean, this thing is massive. The vine is massive, and look at this. That's a pumpkin. That's a fucking pumpkin, guys. It's great. Woohoo, yeah. This one over here, I don't know what it's on, but it started out on this hill, and it is now almost to the other pumpkin over there. Now, I think there's like one pumpkin on it somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, I don't know where it was, but there was one on here somewhere. I saw it. Now, I'm not going to waste your time trying to find it, but there is a pumpkin. Oh, there it is. Right there. So there's a pumpkin on that one too. I take it as a success. Now over here we got the zucchini. This zucchini plant and this zucchini plant are two different zucchini plants, by the way. This one grows the massive ones. You can see by the massive leaves, but this one also grows pretty massive ones too. It's just I always have problems with it growing the zucchini. They always want to die off before they even get to any size at all, like the female flower. So but this one here, as you can see, I got a zucchini here, and there's also one here. I took the flower off, so it's hard to tell. But right here's one. Yeah, that one's almost done, by the way. Just gotta give it a couple more days, and I'll have a delicious zucchini. I'm not gonna let them get ginormous like I did last year. Now the squash altogether, yeah, on both sides, I don't have any squash yet, or butternut squash, but I do have some acorn squash. And this plant is also, it was looking really sickly before, but now it's picking back up, and I got 2 acorn squash growing in there. So, actually 3. There's a third one down in there too. The beets. Look at those bad boys. It's like a fucking softball at this point. So I'm gonna keep letting these grow, because the bigger they are, the better they are. And I'm gonna juice these bad boys up and just be like fucking Popeye up in here. But with beets. Because the producer needs beets to make them beats and tracks. So anyways, pepperoncinis, they fell over as you knew, but I fixed them. Don't you worry, and there are pepperoncinis growing. Look at that. Beautiful. There are pepperoncinis growing, and they're taking off pretty well. They're tied up, so they're a little ugly, but they are back in action and producing. Now, before I end this, I just want to show you my harvest this episode. Not much, but I think it's a success. I have 3 cucumbers here. Now, these are pickling cucumbers, so I'm gonna have to pickle these. I don't know if I can slice them. Maybe I can. I'll look that up. And also got my 3 cauliflower. But now this one, I mean, look at this, guys. They said cauliflower is hard to grow. Look at these heads. The first time that I get it to work this season, took me 3 seasons, but wow. That's awesome, guys. That's a big head of cauliflower. There's some farmers that, or gardeners, not farmers. Well, I guess you could be a farmer. There's some gardeners that actually will have tried this season after season after season and just cannot get this to grow. I think this is a success right here. Now this one right here, I don't know what the hell was nibbling on it or eating it, but I might pitch this one because it's not looking too healthy. It looks like a tooth with fucking cavities. So I might throw that one out. And I also got 1 little strawberry. So that's my harvest for this episode. Not much. These things are still growing, but just wait till the squash picks up and everything else starts picking up, cucumbers and all that. I'll be like, literally have this wheelbarrow full of fucking vegetables. Full of vegetables. I might have to just sell it at the fucking roadside. But anyways, that's all I got in this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.